So if you are new, welcome. And this is considered a gentle yoga class. We will be using the chair, standing as well, adding balance to the practice. So come to sit comfortably on the chair. And I do encourage you to have that mat beneath you, especially if you're barefoot. It really gives you a better foundation. And if you are using the blocks, keep them handy. I'll offer some options with the blocks at times that I think they might make the practice a little bit more accessible for you. So coming to sit comfortably, allow your hips to settle into the chair, maybe take a few wiggles here and there, but keep your spine long. So rather than leaning back into the chair, use the strength of your back body. Let the shoulders come away from the ears and find the foundation beneath the feet so that all 10 toes are connecting with the earth and you feel that support beneath you. Let's take an inhale breath through the nose and exhale, sigh it out the mouth, let it all go. And this time, be aware of the breath. Inhale through the nose, really feel it to your fullest amount of inhale. And then a nice, long, deep exhale, let it all go. If you were with me last week, we spoke about how the things we put in front of us and the things that we listen to can affect our mood. And how in that way, we have a conscious thought of the way we can bring happiness into our life by listening to positive things, by putting positive things in front of us. And I was listening to a podcast by a former monk, and he was interviewing Rick Hansen. And Rick Hansen has written a lot of books on brain development. He's written Buddha's Brain, and he has something out now about happiness, his newest book. And he suggests that in order to also help us gain a better mood or more happiness, that we linger in the moment longer than we would. Now, in this day and age, we can flick in a moment from one thing to another. You can press the button and be gone with yoga instantly, right? We can change a dial very quickly, and we do. We don't tend to linger and fully absorb the moment. You know, you see that picture on television, that quick kiss in the cheek. Well, when somebody hugs you and gives you that hug, which is very, very probably not often these days, but to stay with the sensation, even for a few moments, creates a longer lasting sense of happiness. And it truly makes sense. Think of the last time that you really, really belly laughed, right? Where you're crying. It was so, so funny. That feeling tends to stay there for a while. So if you create length in those happy moments, it tends to reason that our brain will get used to more happy moments and we would absorb it more deeply rather than that perfunctory tap of the cheek. So in the practice today, what I'm going to suggest to you is that we follow what George O'Keeffe said. George O'Keeffe was a painter who paints with beautiful detail. And she said that nobody sees a flower really. It is so small, we haven't the time. And to see, it takes time. Well, to feel, it takes time as well. So once we're in a shape or a pose, let that pose speak to you. Feel it with your body rather than rushing into the next thing. Take a moment to stay present and to allow the pose to unfold meaningfully. So let's start with our breath. The first thing that we have with us that we can pay more attention to and truly appreciate what the breath does for us. So sitting in that nice tall spot, I invite you to close your eyes here. You can place your palms down or palms up, whatever feels more comfortable for you. Take a moment here to linger and see what feels more comfortable. I invite you to close your eyes or at least keep the lids mostly closed and look softly out at the floor in front of you. Take an inhale breath through the nose and really explore the sensation as the breath enters the body. With lips closed, exhale out the nose. Allow yourself to be present with your breath without giving it any detailed description, but with being present in the sensation of the breath. Noticing where the inhale involves movement in the body. Where does the exhale connect within you? Is the breath soft and deep? Is the exhale longer? And without the narrative of words, just the sensation that it brings. It's an effortless flow of in and out. Let's take 2 full, complete rounds here. And then gently bring those hands to heart center. Let the palms lightly touch one another, starting to bring the awareness back to the sensation of the body. Take an inhale breath. And with an exhale, draw your chin down towards your collarbone. Release the hands to the thighs, and then slowly, taking your time to come back to the present, fluttering open the eyes, lifting the chin to be parallel with the floor. And then inhale, take the arms up to the sky. Reach the fingertips towards the ceiling. As you exhale, slowly flip the palms and allow the hands to come down. Now, once you're down, press the fingertips away. Take an inhale breath. Roll the shoulders back over the hips. Exhale it away. Let's take that again slowly, connecting breath and movement here. Inhale up. Reaching for the sky. Flip the palms. Exhale, coming away. Slowly coming down. With long, lengthened arms, press away. Inhale, breath, draw the shoulders back and down. Exhale, sitting nice and tall. Release the tightness in the arms and let the right ear come over to the right shoulder. Take the chin and tuck it towards your right shoulder. Then take the right hand and give a gentle bit of weight on top of your head. So the shoulder and gaze are tucked downward here. Release the hand, and this time roll the chin up to the sky. Exhale, roll it down once more, and then take it to the other side. Left ear to left shoulder. Taking that right hand, left hand on top of the head. I'll get to my mirroring. Sometimes it takes a moment to readjust to being on the opposite side. Tuck the chin down towards the shoulder. Release the hand and take the chin up towards the sky. Chin back to the shoulder and just come to center and lift the chin up. Roll the shoulders back and down. Take a few rolls backward. And then take this forward. Extend the arms out in front of you. Let the palms touch. Now let the backs of the hands come together. So thumbs come down. Just roll them with the pinkies facing upward. Might feel a little bit strange on the shoulders. Keep the fingertips in line with your shoulders. Notice if you're facing towards the earth or reaching too far up. You want a nice long line. Let the shoulders come forward here, really reaching out of the sockets. And then draw the backs of the palms close to you And let's make a circle coming forward. So the palms will open once again. Take them and continue to rotate here. So we're rotating wrists and palms. And then on your next one, bring the palms together. With palms facing one another, bring the thumbs in and just let them face towards your heart. Press into the bottom of the hand here, the heels of the hands, like an inverted prayer. And then take the hands back to prayer. Inhale up. Exhale to cactus, elbows in line with the ears. Inhale up, open twist to your right. Follow the gaze to the right hand and take a moment here to plant both hips in the chair. Arms reach in opposition. Lower the shoulders away from your ear. And stay for a moment in a lingering sensation. Where is the breath traveling? Inhale, rise back up to center and take this to the left. So both hips are facing forward. The arms are reaching in opposition. The gaze is soft over the back hand. Maybe press pinkies away and feel that space in the upper chest open up. Inhale, rise up to center. Exhale to cactus. Inhale up. Exhale, take that open twist, and this time bring the right forearm to the back of your chair. Lift the left arm over the ear and take a side bend. Again, both hips are staying stacked. So the elbow can drop right behind the back of your chair for support. And then inhale, open up to a T again. Come back to center. And let's take this on the other side. So opening wide first, taking the back hand to the back of your chair, and then coming over the ear. Inhale, open up to that warrior two position, and then rise up to center. Exhale, release. Take both hands into prayer and bring the right elbow down to the right thigh. Press the palms together, rotate your left shoulder and gaze up. Use that right and left side of the body to keep you supported rather than collapsing into the pose. And just notice what you're feeling. Without giving it words, just noticing sensation. Inhale to center and take it the other way. Always noting that one side might feel very different. Press into your palms, make your connection with your hands here. Rotate your shoulder back. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, release the hands down. And then shift your weight more towards the front of your chair, making sure you have a firm foundation. Walk the feet out so the ankles are right below the knees. So you're creating a letter L here. Taking the hands to heart center. Inhaling to cactus. As you exhale, round the back body, slide the palms down the shins towards the feet. Inhale to a half lift. Look towards the ground. Press into your shins and lengthen the spine. Feel the tailbone drop into the chair. Move slowly and mindfully. As you exhale, let's round down again. Let the arms hang. Then press into the feet. Inhale, sweep them wide, big sun circle, gaze up. Exhale, hands to heart center. So layering on here, inhale to your cactus. Exhale to slide on down. Inhale to your half lift. Let's really sit those hips back, lengthen here. Keep a long back of your neck. Exhale to fold, releasing down. Now keep the left hand where it is. Sweep your right arm up and open. With an exhale, Draw the hand back down. Right arm stays, left arm sweeps up and open. Exhale to lower. Press into the feet. Use your breath. Inhale up. Exhale to heart center. Layering on one more time, inhaling. Exhale, round the back body, make your way down. Take a nice round spine here, and then as you slide up, lengthen that spine. Press into the shins. Exhale, round the spine once more. Keeping the left hand down, sweeping that right arm up, and our layer is to hold for 2 breaths. If you're uncomfortable here and the breath is not flowing, lower the hand. Otherwise, reach away and breathe into the rib cage. Exhale, floats the hand down. And we'll take this on the opposite side. Making sure that the breath can happen. Maybe you practice that ujjayi sound that we talked about last week, sending the breath to the back of the throat. Exhale, lower the hand. Press into your feet and sweep the arms up. Exhale to heart center. Extend those palms right out in front of you. Lift them up one more time with the palms touching. This time frame your face. Interlace the fingers and leave the index fingers pointing to the sky. See if you can lengthen your back even more. Pull the rib cage up away from the hips. And then slowly release the hands back down. Let's open the feet to a 45-degree angle. And again, the ankles are right below the knees. So we still have that same foundation here. All 10 toes are active. Lift the toes up and then press them back down. Lift the heels up and press them back down. Find the connection between your feet and the earth. And let's take the hands round as though we were holding a big beach ball, working through flexion and extension of the spine here. Firm connection with the feet. As you exhale, pull your belly in and round over the legs. Bring the beach ball to the ground and the crown of the head as well. So look under your chair. Press into feet and carry the beach ball with you. So really utilize your core here. As you exhale, pull the belly in and start to round forward. Inhale, press into feet and rise up. Take this one more time. Inhale, rise up. And release the hands down. Take the left hand to the hip and the back of the right hand inside the knee. As you exhale, slide the back of the hand down towards the ankle. So connect the back of the arm and the inside of the leg here. Press them together and open up the left shoulder. So shoulders stack one on top of another, and you can turn your chin towards the sky. If that's not comfortable on the neck, gaze out in front of you. Yogi's choice. Inhale, slide out, and we'll take this on the other side. So right hand to hip, left hand, and slide on down. And allowing that connection of upper and lower body, and a moment to linger. Notice what happens when you turn the shoulder. Where do you find space? Where do you find length? Where can you possibly add more breath? Inhale, slide out. And we'll layer here, and a layer is always an option, something you can explore. And maybe once you linger in the first spot, you might not want to move to the second, but explore. See what works for you. So coming down to the ankle again, we took this foundation pose before. And the option here is to lift the left arm to the sky. So you explore. Does that feel right to you? Another option is hand behind the head, elbow to the sky. So which one brings you more space, a sense of equanimity, and effort and ease? If the arm is bent, inhale to lift. Exhale, bring it back to the hip and slide on out. And we'll take this on the other side. So you know the choices for layering, the sensation of exploration. Coming first slowly and mindfully into that foundation pose, and then deciding if arm wants to expand. Maybe elbow wants to bend, reaching towards the sky. Inhale, lift the arm if it is bent, take it back to your hip and slide on out. Take a moment here to sit up tall once again. And this time, take the right hand to the hip. Inhale the left arm straight up to the sky. And we'll take a twist here to the inside edge of the right foot. So bringing the hand down to the inside of the foot. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, take your rotation. Inhale, rise up. And one more time. Inhale up. Exhale, take that left hand to the hip. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Reach up first, find the length in the whole side body. And then as you rotate, bring that hand to the inside of the left foot. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower. And then toe heel the feet in, coming together here. Take your hands back to your thighs and extend that right foot forward. Lengthen the leg here. Take the bend out of the knee or a slight bend. You don't want to put too much pressure on the joint. Flex the foot towards the face here. And then point the toes down towards the ground. So let's take this 2 more times. Let the heels slide behind you as the toes come forward. And then as the toes press down, the heel slides in. Take that 1 more time. And then come back to neutral. Make sure the left foot is firmly rooted with the bent knee. Take your hands to the side of the chair. Inhale, lift that leg. And let's flex and point with an extended leg. If this is not comfortable for you, keep the foot on the floor and do the same thing we did before. Now bend the knee and draw the knee in. Take your hands around the shin, pull it in, and sit tall. Take the hands around the back of the thigh and extend the leg out. You'll have a little bit more lift away from the chair here with the support of your hands. And let's take that flex and point once more. Now bring the knee in, and this time take the right ankle on top of the left thigh. Coming into a figure 4. If this is not working for you, a few different options. Slide that left foot in further. It lowers the thigh and gives you some more space. Another option is the block. Rest the side of the foot on the block. So see, we're in the same format. It's just a matter of where you can find a comfortable place. Make sure your hips are seated firmly. Inhale the arms, and with a flat back, exhale to come forward as though you were trying to reach the screen in front of you. Look down now, lengthen from the neck, press the tailbone back and reach the fingertips away. Inhale, rise up. Really activate the core, fire up the belly muscles. Exhale, come forward. That's where you find the space when you exhale and the breath comes out of the belly. Inhale up. And 1 more time. Exhale, forward. This time, let's take a second breath here. Take an inhale. Exhale, reach further. And then inhale to rise up. Exhale to release. Let's lift that leg up, support under the ankle and the knee, and give it a little bit of a cradle rock here. And then release the foot down. Extend, if you have that block, take it to the opposite side. Extend that left leg. And again, make sure that you have both hips on the chair. Let's flex and point the foot, keeping the leg long, and maybe the toes tap down. Think of them coming towards the shin and then down towards the earth. So sliding through the heel. Not as much movement if you have a sneaker on. Sometimes barefoot is really a good option, but that's whatever works for you. And then taking the hands to the side of the chair, lifting the leg up, taking your point and flex. Again, it does not have to be that high. See where you need to be today. And then bend the knee, take hold around the shin and draw the knee in to the shoulder. Take the hands around the back of the thigh and extend the leg once again. And now you have some support, taking your flexion and extension of the foot, elongating the leg and sitting up nice and tall. And then bring that knee in. We're going to take that cross of ankle to thigh using your block. Or if you don't have the block, I forgot to mention, just crossing at the ankle here works just as well. Sitting up nice and tall, arms come to the sky with your inhale. And then with those long fingertips, exhale, come forward. Reach away, press the hips back, lengthen, feel the rib cage draw forward. Inhale to come up. Exhale, hollow out the belly. Find your space for a nice long spine to reach towards the front of your room. Inhale up. And then this exhale is where we take the time to linger for a moment. Take another inhale breath, staying right here, gazing towards the ground. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release. Release the cross of the leg. And then pedal out the feet here. Take a few moments. We come to stand. We've been practicing chair pose and coming out of the chair. If you're new to the practice, you'll take what works best for you. So step the feet back now, creating more of a letter Z. So my ankles are behind the knees. That's what's going to get you out of the chair. If you're new or you need a little bit more support, take the palms of the hands to the thighs and Velcro them down. If you've been doing this for a while and you'd like a second layer, lift the arms to the sky. So that's your choice. Hands can be here or hands can be lifted. Take an inhale breath, and as you exhale, lift the hips off the chair. Lift the chest as well. So this is our Utkatasana chair pose. Imagine squeezing thighs into a block. Hover here. Continue to breathe. And then slowly, carefully find your way back down. Release the hands. Not as easy as it looks. And again, this is something we practice and we build upon. Whether we do it day by day, stay with the moment and stay with the sensation. So rooting through the feet again, we'll take this one more time and then come up to fully stand. So take your position for starting. Inhale breath, press through the feet, and first take your hover here. Get your foundation. Press through the feet and rise all the way up. Exhale, release the hands down. I'm going to flip this just a drop. Inhale, take arms up again. Let's take hold of the right wrist and take it over to the left. We did a lot of side bends seated, and now we're just expanding that, taking it to a standing pose. Inhale up, take the left wrist and side bend to the right. Inhale up and take both hands into the back pocket. So the fingers face downward, thumbs, pinkies, all 10 fingers face the ground. Press your hips forward, roll your shoulders back, and take a gentle back bend. Think of the elbows coming together behind you. Use the support here on your lower back. Inhale to center. Exhale, release, mountain pose. Take 2 breaths standing tall on your feet. We work on some standing poses and some balance now. So come to the back of your chair. I'm going to turn my chair so that you can see me. Face the back of your chair and then open that left leg wide. Right leg is deeply bent. Face the back of your chair. So make a slight pivot on that back foot so both hips can face forward. And then inhale the arms to the sky for warrior 1. Remembering that if you need to, you always can keep one hand on the chair. That's your choice. Otherwise, press the feet in opposition. Back foot's pressing the mat away. Front foot's pressing the mat in the other direction. As you exhale, open up into warrior 2. So notice how the foot in the back shifts a little. Arms reach away, shoulders away from the ears. Gaze over your front hand. Now straighten that front leg and lift both arms up. Take a hold of that front wrist and tip it back for sky archer. Exhale, find warrior 2 once again, arms reaching in opposition. Take that front arm to the back of the chair, flip the back palm, and take it over your ear for extended side angle. Reach the fingertips away and press into your back foot. Inhale, rise up to warrior 2. Now this is our meditative flow, our sequence. I'm going to give you some ideas for layering. Allow yourself to linger in the moment and feel the pose. So when you straighten that front leg and the arms come up, maybe you interlace fingers this time and reach away. As you exhale and find your warrior 2, maybe you flip palms to the sky and reach away. And as you come forward for extended side angle and the arm sweeps over the ear, maybe you take the hand behind the head and then rise back up to warrior 2. Take this one more time, moving with your sensations, allowing yourself to linger where you need to. Your home in your house, your practice, let your body take you there. We'll all eventually meet in warrior 2 with arms extended and the gaze towards the back of your chair. Take another breath here. Take both hands to the back of the chair and step that leg forward. Take a moment to wiggle out the hips. And we'll take this the other way. I'm moving my chair, so I'll always be open to you. Starting with hands on the back of the chair, taking that right leg now to that 45-degree angle, making sure there's a nice bend in your front knee and foundation in your feet so that you can lift the arms skyward. Press the mat away into 2 opposite directions. Reach the arms up and press down with the feet. Another breath here. And then as you exhale, open up into our warrior 2. Soft gaze forward over the front middle finger. Staying steady and roll that front knee open so the thighs are engaged. As you straighten that front leg, the arms come up above you. Let's take that left wrist and draw it back. Release and find your warrior 2 once again. Take the front hand to the back of your chair, sweep the back hand over your ear. Press that back foot away, reach the arm over the ear. Inhale up to warrior 2. We've been here before on the other side, so some options and sensations to explore, maybe interlacing fingers and reaching away. Finding warrior 2, perhaps palms flip skyward this time. And then taking your extended, either leaving the arm lifted over the ear or to the back of the head. Warrior two. One more round of quiet introspection. We'll all meet in warrior two. Taking the right hand to the back of the chair and the left hand, and then stepping that back foot forward. Take a moment to shake it out. Let's step about your torso's length away from the chair. Take both hands to the back of your chair, and you'll know if you need more room, step the legs back. You want the knees to have possibly a slight bend, and then think of the backs of the thighs pressing behind you. So lengthen here as you allow the ears to come down in line with the triceps. And just take a moment to feel what happens. When the head drops slightly between the arms, where do you notice sensation? Where does it work for you? And then press into the hands to lift up and walk yourself closer to the chair. Keep the left hand on the chair and the right hand, actually keep both hands on the chair. Step that right leg back with all 10 toes facing the back of your chair. So your feet are more in a railroad stance than a tightrope. Left foot's forward, right foot's back, and they're railroad steps apart so that both hips can face the back of your chair. I'm going to come down to our forearms here and shift that left hip back and the right hip forward. Take a moment here to kind of gently make that movement in the hips. And notice the slight change here in the back of the legs for our pyramid pose. Now, if you have the space, you can bring the palms to the seat of your chair. If not, stay right where we were. This is just another option if you'd like to go to another layer. Then if the hands are on the seat of the chair, walk them back up and then step that back leg forward. We'll take that on the other side. So the left leg steps back, both hips are facing the back of your chair and the legs are straight. Coming down to forearms. Finding your position here, right hip slightly shifts back, left hip shifts forward. That's your pyramid pose. And then option to take the hands over the back of the chair to the seat of the chair. And notice how that feels. Nice long back here. Straight arms. And then walk the hands to the back of your chair. Find your way up and step that back foot to meet the front. Bend the knees, pedal out the feet, let it go. Take a moment to take a deep inhale again. And then exhale through the nose, nice and aware. And then come to stand on the right side of your chair. Work on some balance poses here. So with balance, there's always an option to keep a hand on the chair or on a wall for more stability. Or not hold on. That's your choice. And each day is a different day with balance. One day, things are working well. Another day, it's a little bit more challenging. But that's what helps us learn and practice. So either the left hand's going to stay on the back of the chair and the left leg is going to stay rooted. We're going to take a moving balance pose. Take your hands in front of you as though you were serving someone something, so the palms are up. With an inhale breath, you're going to step the foot and the hands forward, gathering and coming back. So let's take that again with movement and breath. Stepping forward, gathering and coming back. So the balance is really on that left leg. And release. Let's take this around to the other side. And if you're doing this with holding on, let me just show you how that's going to work. It would be one hand coming forward and one hand drawing back with one leg. If you are not using the chair, take both hands into a serving platter, stepping the leg forward and then bringing it back. And the challenge here is when we lift that leg and come back into line. We have two more. And one more. And release the hands down. Come to face the seat of your chair. So make that whatever works for you so you're still able to see me. I'm going to turn it this way so you'll be able to visualize as I do this from the side. So standing maybe 1.5 feet away from the chair. Keep the legs together here and walk yourself down to the seat of your chair. We did this before on the back of the chair. We're going to be adding some more layers into this. So taking that right hand, walk it over to the left side of the seat of the chair. I'm going to be taking an open twist here. So the right hand is going to stay down and the left arm is going to open up to the sky. Reach the arm up, and as you exhale, tap the side of your chair. Inhale to come up, feet stay planted. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now walk both hands back to center for a moment. Realign yourself. Shoulders right above the wrists and the hips are above the knees. I'm going to walk that left hand over to the right side of your chair so that the right arm will be open and able to flow. Inhale, lift the right arm. Exhale, tap the side of your chair. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. And one more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Walk both hands back to center. Walk them to the edge. Come up on the tips of your fingers. Bend your knees and take your hands to the hips. Lift up. Now widen the legs about the width of the legs of your chair. So we have a nice open stance here. And the toes are facing the legs of the chair without anything turned out or turned in. Exhale to a flat back. So keep those hips stacked right over the knees. And then place the hands once again down on the seat of the chair. This time, either bend the elbows slightly to lower the chest down, or option to take your forearms down. So either we're working here with a bent elbow, or we're coming to forearms. Press into the back of the thighs and keep the hips in line. So take what you need. I'm just going to come up for a moment to work with the bent elbows. And then again, as you flow into it, if it doesn't feel right, come back, drop a layer. And then wherever you are, place the palms again on the seat of the chair. Lengthen the arms first. Take the bend out of the elbows. Slight bend in your knees. Exhale, take the hands to the hips and inhale to come up. Toe heel the feet together and come to stand behind your chair. Open the legs this time wider than the legs of your chair and the feet at a 45-degree angle. As you come down, you want to make sure that the hips stay in line with the shoulders. If you notice yourself rolling forward, adjust your feet to the distance that feels proper to you. The knees are going to track the toes. So hold on to the chair initially. With an exhale breath, allow the knees to open up, and with your energy, press them back. Press them back without hands. Just imagine that happening. And then with them pressed back, inhale and rise up. Exhale, come down maybe a little bit deeper this time. Press those knees open, feel the thighs engage. And then keep that open leg and come up. One more, exhale, going down. And this time, option to keep the hands where they are or lift one or two to the sky. Round elbows here, holding a ball. Continue to press open the knees. Can you find more space? And then press into the feet, rise up. Exhale to lower. And then toe heel the feet in. Make a few hip circles here, moving in one direction. Releasing any tension or tightness. And then coming the other way. And come to stand once more in the front of your chair. If you have a block here, it's helpful. You can use this on the seat of your chair. So both legs are in front of the chair. We're going to step that right leg open, nice and wide. Keep both legs long. Turn the left toes to face the short edge of your mat. Arms come out to a T. Reach the left arm forward first. So keep the length here. Try to reach away. And then hand comes down either to the block or the seat of your chair for triangle. You can be on a block here if you need extra height, or you can be at the seat of the chair, and you can also be on tented fingers. So you want to be where that bottom arm can be long and the top arm can reach up. Again, both legs remain straight. If you notice yourself rotating down, use the hand to open the heart. Lift the heart towards the sky. Next inhale, press into the feet and come back to a T. Take the hands to the hips, turn the left toes forward, and draw that right leg back in. And take this on the other side. So nice open, wide stance with that left foot. Then the right toes are going to turn. Take your full wingspan here. Reach forward first. Create your length in the side body. And then take the hand down to the appropriate level. Reach the arm up. Gaze can be down, center, or up as well. Both legs are straight and pull up from the whole left side here. Reach up for your triangle. Rotate your chest to the sky. With another inhale breath, press into the feet, come up with a nice long arm. Take your hands to the hips, turn the right toes forward, and step that left leg in. Pedal out the feet, and come to sit in your chair. So coming toward the edge of the chair one more time. Let's extend the arms out in front, and then reach them up like we did in the beginning. Triceps along the ears, and notice if you find a little bit more space here. Interlace the fingers, join them in the back of the head, and then press the elbows back as you allow the chin to come up toward the sky. As you exhale, hollow out the belly and draw the elbows towards the thighs. Inhale, come up. Use the support of the hands to really let the head come back. As you exhale, coming into flexion. One more time, and really use this time to coordinate the movement of breath and body. Let the inhale be full, and then slowly draw the navel in and up as you come forward, elbows come down. Now release the hands down, forearms on your thighs. Let the head hang heavy. Then holding on to the knees as you inhale, lift the heart and chest, roll the shoulders back. Release the hands, slide them into the thighs, and slide your hips back into the chair. This time allowing the back of the body to connect with the support of the chair behind you, and then draw the feet into a comfortable space. Place your hands on your thighs, Let your shoulders soften. And I invite you to close your eyes for shavasana. Allow the breath to soften here. And relax the jaw. Be aware of any tension or gripping. And send the breath there and soften the space. Let the eyelids be soft as they cover your vision. Relax the shoulders. Release any tension in the upper body. Let it slide down into the hips where you're supported fully by the soft seat of the chair. Let that same sense of letting go travel through the thighs and into the calves and shins. Allow the ankles to relax. The soles of the feet to feel support without any work involved. Let the toes relax and find a softening throughout the body. Taking the time to stay here with the full sensation and engagement of all your senses. In stillness. Practicing staying in the moment. Awareness on the breath. And then very gently begin to deepen the breath. Feel a nice full draw and complete inhale through the nose. And sigh out the mouth, let it go. Take that again, a nice, soft, full, complete inhale through the nose. And the exhale, letting go anything that did or did not happen. Bring your hands to heart center. You can keep the eyes gently closed here if it feels right for you. Thich Nhat Hanh said, "The present moment is the only moment available to us, and it is the door to all moments." May sun shine down upon you, may love fill your heart, and may your inner light guide you on your way. Your practice is a gift I thank you for sharing with me. Namaste.